Good morning, students. Welcome to our social class, that is first lesson, reading and making maps, part 2. So here I'm going to be revise what I'm going to cover in the first lesson. So in the first part, in the part 1, we study what is map. So once recall what is the definition of a map. So there you understand that what is that exactly meaning of map, and also we study that the types of maps, that is the physical, political and also the historical map. We study that the brief description of the maps also, and also what is the use of maps. Maps can be used for the purpose of traveling from one place to other place, for the purpose of construction of buildings, for also movement of the army. For every way we require that maps. So we know that nowadays Google Maps also. That maps also based upon our topics only. So the maps are very important. And the first part, we study that first one of the game. By using that, if you play the game, you will get that some different type of places in the state or else in the district or else in any place. That's a very important game. Try to play in your home along with your some of the members. And also we study that the last day how the Mallika and Laila, they met in the place of Nizamabad. Later, when Laila wants to come back to the home of Mallika's, what the problems she faced. And there, I was mentioning that today I am going to be start a new concept, that is directions of a map. How many directions we have that? Actually from the childhood onwards we are reading that we have the 4 directions. One is called northern direction, southern direction, eastern direction and also the western direction. What are the directions we have that? North, south, east and also the west. So if you take that, what are the directions come? Sub directions. Between north and east, there is one more direction is called as northeast. Between east and south is called as southeast direction. Between west and south is called as southwest direction. But now these two, that is northwest direction. So north, south, east, west. We know these 4 directions. In Telugu, we are saying that Turpu, Padmara, Uttaram, Dakshinam. Similarly, we have the other directions, that is northeast direction, southeast direction, southwest direction, northwest direction. In Telugu, we are saying that Isanyam, Agneyam, Nairuti, these are the some other directions also there in the region of Telugu also. So this is one of the directions. So first now we should know that how to find out the directions. We have that one picture here. This is an activity which is mentioned in your textbook. That's in the page number 3. They mention an activity. See that here in the middle. I am standing. Just imagine that I am standing in the middle. So this is the direction which I am standing. I am standing towards the sunset. This is called as the sun. I am standing and I am turned towards the sunset. So the direction towards the sunset, that side is called as eastern direction. What is the direction that? Eastern side, because I am standing straight and I'm watching towards the sun. So it means I'm facing sun side, in the sense of I'm facing the eastern side. This is quite opposite to me. This is called as opposite, or else could behind of me, back side. The back side of that direction is called as west. This is called as western side. So my opposite when I am facing towards the sun side, here is this side is called east. Quite opposite to the east was called as in west. The left side of me, this is for me, that's the left side. This is the left hand. The left side of me is called as north, and right side is called as south. Left side is in north and right side is called as south. See that these are the four directions, and here in the picture we shown that eastern side sun, on northern side trees, on western side house, on southern side they gave that well. So try to understand, my dear children. We have the four directions. This is an activity. We can understand this activity if you stand towards to the sunset straightly. That side is called as eastern side. That behind of you, otherwise called as back side of you, is called as western side, and left hand side of you is called as north. Right hand side of you is called as south. So here in your textbook also they are asking one activity. So write eastern side sun, northern side trees, and western side house. Then southern side we have that well. These are the four directions we have to be learned. Along with the directions, we also have the sub directions like northeast, southeast, southwest, and also that northwest also. There is one more activity in your textbook. I'm going to be explain that activity. Please watch your textbook if you have the textbook. The page number 3. There we have an activity there. They gave that 4 rows. Second picture. In the northern side, first I will say from the top, Uma, Tara, Lalita and Wahida was standing. South side we have that Tagore, Sindhu, Emuna and John. They are standing in the southern side. On eastern side we have that Nazar, Robert, Lakshman and Sekhar was standing in the region of eastern side, and Ramu, Somu, Joseph, Akbar in the region of western side. This is one activity they gave in your textbook. See that page number 4 we have that some question. Lalita is towards the dash direction of John. So John is in the region of southern side. Lalita is in the region of northern side. The answer goes to that Lalita is towards northern direction of John. Do you understand the point? See the picture here. John is in the bottom. Lalita is in the bottom 3. So here is John is in the southern side and the top is called as Lalita. So Lalita is standing northern side of the John. Clear? Similarly, we have that of almost 7 to 8 questions, and everyone try to do this activity in your home. You can understand that how these people was facing with one to other. Like we have the 12 to 13 names was there. By seeing these all the 12 or 13 names, we can understand that how they are standing and in which direction they are, how they are facing the John to Lalita, Lalita to Sekhar, Sekhar to Akbar, Akbar to Joseph, Joseph to Somu, like that. So these are the activities you can do in your home, and you can understand that actual direction. What is the direction? One more time, I will revise this concept. So we have the 4 directions. The last day, the Laila asked to the Mallika, what is South Venkatapuram. When the Laila asked to that Mallika South Venkatapuram because he doesn't know the direction. Once, if you know the south, north, east, west, we can understand that what is the northern side of Venkatapuram, what is the southern side of Venkatapuram, eastern side of Venkatapuram, and also the western side of Venkatapuram also. Even you observe that whenever you are traveling from one place to other place, while you open that Google Maps, they will say that it is the Google Map is always giving some instruction. At the time of instruction, that also will say that turn after going to the 10 meters, turn towards left or right, go to the east, west, like that. So it means you should be having an idea which is west, which is north, which is south, then only you can understand very easily and we can travel from one place to other place very easily. Now see the directions over. Now see the scale of a map. What is meant by a scale? The scale of a map can be understand. I'll give you the example. By using this example, you can understand very easily. Otherwise, you cannot. Listen carefully. One means on a pleasant evening. It means evening time. Mallika taken Laila to that village stream. You know, we found this stream means a place where the water is flowing. Then you can see the stream. On a pleasant evening, Mallika taken Laila to that village stream. There, they both are standing on a bridge and they are talking each other. Then they decided that to draw this bridge on the paper. They decided to draw this bridge on the paper because they found this 5 to 6 poles on the bridge and the bridge looks so nice. So the reason they impress it and they want to draw this complete 5 poles bridge on the paper. Now how they draw this one is very important. So they draw exactly with neatly by using the scale. Now I am going to be explain the scale. Imagine that this is an actual bridge which they found on the village stream. The total length from this bridge from here to here was 15 meters. What the total length of the bridge? 50 meters. From one pole to other pole, the bridge distance was 10 meters. So, this is an actual bridge which they observed on the village stream. They both are standing. They decided to make this bridge on the paper. This bridge is having that 6 poles. The total length of the bridge was 50 meters. From one pole to other pole, the distance was 10 meters. See this 10 meters from here to here and here to here is 10, here to here is 10, here to here is 10, like that 50 meters, 10 plus 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that is a total length of the bridge. So they taken that same paper, on that they made a line, but they taken a distance, instead of 50 meters, they taken only that 50 centimeters. It means this are the bridge is a 50 meters bridge, and the 50 meters we cannot bring into the class. So the reason they brought, instead of 50 meters, they taken that, 5 centimeters, not a 50, 5 centimeters, and they draw the poles. So that is from one pole to other pole, they taken that 1 centimeters distance. So see this one, from here to here, the distance was 5 centimeters when they draw on the paper, but when the actual distance of the bridge was 50 meters from here to here. From here to here was 50 meters, but here on the paper it was taken only that 5 centimeters instead of 50. So it means 50 meters is equal to 5 centimeters. 50 meters is equal to 5 centimeters. See here, 10 meters from one pole to other pole. Here is 10 meters is equal to 1 centimeter. So by using that, this method, they draw this bridge properly. If you have a doubt, you also can practice this type of maps or anything. So in your textbook, page number 4 and also the page number 5, we have the two pictures. One, the page number 4, that's a real bridge. In the page number 5, that was drawn on the paper. You watch these two papers, you can understand that how we are converting actual distance into the other one, that is by using the scale. So scale in the sense, here is converting that actual distance into the rough information. So other numbers. So 50 meters, here the distance to taken into the 5 centimeters, and 10 meters between one pole to other pole, that is we converting into that 1 centimeter. Similarly, you also observed in your home and in your area and surroundings, you can draw very easily. So one more time, what is that? Use of scale. Scale can be used for the purpose of doing anything. So without scale, we cannot draw anything on the paper. So the scale are using for the purpose of like a construction of houses, buildings, even that measurements, even that road constructions, building constructions, or else anyway we can use the scale. Clear or not? So one more thing, just you see that whenever you are making that route map from your house to school, you also can use the method of scale. Then you can prepare well the map, otherwise you cannot. So my dear students, once implement this scale while you are preparing the map. Next one, you can say that symbols. Symbols are called as conventional symbols. Symbols are called or a conventional signs. What is meant by conventional signs? Conventional signs or symbols are going to be used instead of regular places, regular views. We are going to create that duplicate image. One more time. Symbols are called as conventional signs. The conventional or symbols can be used creating duplicate image to the main otherwise called as physical appearance. Take an example, we have a lot of trees and a lot of plants. So we can use the symbol is called as, just if you draw like this, that is can be used in the map, then you can say the tree. So we cannot draw the actual shape of the tree on the map. So the reason we are using the tree at the time of drawing the route map. If you want to draw the park, you can draw this tree also. Even you can draw this is called as a grass also. Grass is another symbol which we can use that. But if you want to show the grass can be drawn like this. This is called as a tree. And also, if you want to draw the kacha road, this is called as a road, or else called a kacha road. And this is called as permanent road. For example, if you want to show the police station or post office, we can draw only a PO. Otherwise, police station, PS. So these are some different type of symbols we can use while doing that. And also I'm showing there some other symbols like so this is a symbol for a temple, symbol for a church. This is called as masjid, or else called mosque. So one more time. Symbols are called as conventional signs. The conventional signs or symbols are going to be used in the map when if you want to create a duplicate image. For example, you are coming from Madura Nagar to Pragati Nagar Monkey Circle. There is some of the lands are there. The lands are covering with the small plants. So there you can create this is in a picture or a called as grass. You can create, and it means that place you are showing the trees. So like that, if you want to implement this, or if you want to keep the trees or its grass, otherwise kacha road symbol or permanent symbol, or you form this post office, that you can keep that PO, or else police station, where you can write this PS. And we have a symbol for temple, and we have a symbol for a church, and we have a symbol for a masjid, otherwise a project symbol also. Next, this is for a project, Nagarjuna Sagar project, Bhakra Nangal project, like this. And also we have a symbol like a track, railway track. So these are the some different type of symbols we can use. Instead of this main, we cannot bring that one under the map. So the reason these are the symbols we are going to be used. Just one more time, one more thing, my dear children, try to listen properly. What are the concepts I covered in this first lesson? In the first lesson I covered what is map and what the maps are tells. Next, types of map, and I explained one game. And I also explained that how Laila struggled to reach to the Malika's home. Next, today I explained the 4 direction and other 4 sub directions like north, south, east, west, and sub directions like southeast, southwest, northwest, and also that northeast. And one more activity which was mentioned in your textbook, that I explained 1 or 2 points. The balance you can find out in your home, and also you should be know that in which district you are. Is the district is comes in the which direction? Is the northern direction, southern direction, eastern direction, western direction to the neighbor districts. This is also one more activity you can given in your textbook. Next, I explain that the scale. What is the use of scale and how we are going to be use this scale in the preparation of the map. And how we are implementing the scale directions, and how we are changing the actual distance into the other distances, and also explain that symbols, or it's called conventional symbols. These are the some different type of symbols we are going to be used when to the place we are unable to draw on the paper. So my dear students, try to understand this concept. After that, after my lesson, everyone go with the textbook and read the lesson. The doubts can be clarified. And one more thing was, when we are going to be given some worksheets and the notes, we are going to be attach the worksheets and the notes with this video. You can do the worksheets and share in your regular class WhatsApp group. Then we can understand how you are working in your home. So one more time, please read the textbook thoroughly. The doubts also we are going to be clarified, and do the work which we are allotted to you with in the form of worksheet. Thank you, my dear children. All the